Hey everybody, Pat Armstrong here with another edition of Increase, the lifestyle vlog for men and the women who love them. Here I am sitting in my office right now. Actually just got done editing the next video, or I'm actually in the process of, I'm not quite finished yet. But I wanted to make a little introduction to this video just because this is something that I've never done before. You know, here at Increase, we talk about wanting to improve ourselves in 4 different ways: physically, mentally, spiritually, and socially. And it's easier in some of the categories to talk about different things, especially, I mean, you look behind me and you can see a part of my library and stuff. So, as far as increasing mentally, I always talk about how important it is to read and things. And then I talk about physically, and physically I've talked about some different things in the past as far as grooming, and the last video I did was actually on how I dress, and I've talked about my lifestyle change as far as me losing weight and exercising and biking and changing my diet and everything, but I've never actually showed a video. So what I did was I did a cardio workout today and actually filmed the whole thing. So this video basically is going to be that cardio workout. You are welcome to join along if you'd like. My only request is that you be very careful. I am not a fitness expert by any means. This is just something that has worked for me, and I thought I would share it with you. So if you choose to do this, that is up to you. And the other thing is, please, if this is something new for you as well, start off slow. Don't be in such a hurry to do certain things. And if you do this and you find you like it, you enjoy it, my recommendation for you would be to maybe do it one day, and then the next day go out and walk a mile, and then the third day do this exercise again, and then the fourth day go walk a mile. Do every other day. Do that for a month and see how that works for you. And then if you like this, if I get a good response from this, then I will actually post some of the other workouts that I have done before. Just to let you know, the basis for this came from 10-Minute Trainer with Tony Horton from Beachbody. So again, I'm just letting you know, they are not endorsing this. I am not being paid for this. I'm just letting you know the program that I used. And so hopefully, again, that you can gain something from this. And if you like the video, please leave me some comments and let me know that you would like more videos like this. And if you did like it, please give me a thumbs up and then subscribe to my YouTube channel. Okay, well, something I'm doing today that I've never done before is I've never recorded myself actually doing a workout. And now it's funny because during this time that we are under the social distancing laws and all of that, I've heard a lot of people talking about not knowing what to do about workout. It's funny because most of the comments I've seen are probably people who don't work out anyway, and just, you know, using this as an excuse as now what am I going to do? And because those that work out regularly, they're going to find things to do. So today I'm in my garage, and even when I work out, I don't normally do it in here, but this was the best place to actually do this and to show you the workouts that I do. And the reason why I'm doing this is basically, some of you have seen my videos in the past, how over the course of the last couple of years I've lost about 30 pounds and gained a little bit back during the holidays this last year, but still I'm somewhere around the 185 mark. I'd like to get down to about 180 still, and I've developed a habit to continue to take care of myself. Many of you know that I cycle as well, and so during this time I'm not making excuses. I'm actually just showing you that I'm doing what I have been doing over the last couple of years, and I'm not doing this necessarily because I want you to do it. There are some ideas here maybe that you can use, and if you so choose to, you feel free to, but just remember, you do all of that at your own risk. And again, the only thing I talk about if you decide to do these things is just please, especially if you're a beginner, just take your time, be careful of your form. And again, I'm not an expert, I am not a fitness guru by any means. I just learn things as I go along. So again, I'm going to be showing you just some things that I've done over the last few years that have helped me where I am today. First thing you want to do before you do any workout, besides confirm with your doctor that it's okay, is that you want to make sure that you get warmed up before you start doing anything. So what I do usually before I start doing a workout is I'll just start doing a warm-up, just basically get moving, just like this, just get the blood circulating, just kind of run in place there. Again, the idea is to get the whole body warmed up for the workout. Alright, then I do a twist. Then go back to a little bit of a jog. Throw in some jumping jacks. All right, and then just a little bit of a stretch here. Look up. Good, reach out. Make sure you're breathing. Then I stand up and just stretch. Yeah, you're going to hear that sometimes too. Stretch. Stretch. Oh. Back over to the other side. And then get down. And then kind of move over. Stretch out those legs. Stretch out those groin muscles. Then actually get down on the floor. A little yoga. We'll stretch out those calves. Come forward. Do a push-up. Again, stretch out those calves there. Bring it back up. Woo. All right. I'm warmed up, ready for the workout. A couple things you want to make sure you do have handy. First of all, have a towel and make sure you've got some water. As I said before, I am not an expert. Don't claim to be an expert. I hesitate to do something like this. Just for self-conscious reasons. Just like anybody else. Don't want to hurt my pride, hurt my ego. But again, it's something that I've done over the last couple of years, and that's worked for me to help me maintain my weight and to stay in pretty good shape. The ideas that I'm going to show you today actually came from the program 10-Minute Trader from Beachbody with Tony Horton. Again, if you prefer to get something like that, I recommend it. They actually do on-demand things now, so you don't even have to get the DVDs. You can actually just get it right to your television. And but Beachbody puts out a lot of different stuff. And again, I'm not here. I do not work for Beachbody. I'm not being paid by Beachbody. But I just know from my experience in using them that they've worked well for me. So today, again, is just to give you an idea of the things that I've done over the last few years and the different programs that they have shown to help where I am today. One thing that I've done here, this is actually a belt and a band that actually comes with Beachbody. You can see it here. You can get these things at Walmart. I actually bought some of these bands at we have stores here called Five Below, And these are actually great if you don't have access to weights. These resistance bands are fantastic. What I'm doing now, because of the type of workout that I'm going to be doing here today, I'm actually putting this belt around me, and then I've taken this resistance band and put it around the pole in my garage, my support post, and then I'm going to use that just for a little extra resistance here. But one thing I want to warn you about these bands too, you want to make sure over time as you use them, they will snap. And when I say snap, they will break. So make sure that you just check out your bands as well. If you use them a lot, make sure if you start seeing little cracks in them and stuff like that, it's time to get some new ones. Also, when you buy new bands, obviously they've not been stretched, and so the resistance on them is going to be pretty tough from the beginning. And so, and you can get bands that are different lengths and different resistance, and make sure you look at that. Usually they'll tell you that it's equivalent to so much weight if you're doing free weights or whatever. And so if you're just starting off, I would recommend that you get some bands that's got less resistance. And then if you're somebody here who's been working out for a while and you're just needing some ideas of something to do at home, get you something that's got more resistance. But again, you can get them at Walmart, you can get them at Five Below, obviously sporting goods stores. And again, these are great if you don't have access to free weights. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is called the combo run. And basically when I do this, I do everything usually for a minute, or I do it in reps of 10. And so today, in the combo run, what I do is I break this down in threes. And so I just count to myself while I'm running. So I've got the resistance, basically just pull it out just far enough, just so there's no slack back here. And then I'll actually stretch out. So when I first go, I just start running. And I usually count 25 steps. Then I go out a little bit, more resistance behind me on the belt here. Alright, one more, and I'm out pretty far. Alright, so when I count steps, every left, right is 1. Left, right, 2. Left, right, 3. So that's when I count steps. You hear me talking about walking the neighborhood? For every step I take, it's a left, right, 1. Left, right, 2. Left, right, 3. So it's not just 1, 2, 3. It's 1, 2, 3, like that. So anyway, that's the first one, the combo run. Number 2, we're going to do warrior lunges. Now the way these work is you're going to step with your left foot and you have your arms up. When you step with your right foot, you put one arm forward and one arm back. This is called warrior 1. This is called warrior 2. Right? So 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5. And stretch out as far as you can. 6, 6. Get that knee over the top of the foot. 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10. Very good. Next is tires. So what you have to do is you have to imagine that you have tires laid out here like you're on the football field going to football practice. So what you're going to do is you're going to raise those knees up, and you're going to go into 1 tire, 2 tires, 3 tires, 4. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the slow one. Now we're going to do 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's the way you do this one here. So again, for every 4 and every 8 together, that makes 1. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, we're almost halfway there. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, last one. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, great job. Now, the other thing I want to tell you too, if you don't have the resistance belt and the resistance band, don't worry about it. You can still do this. What you want to do though is focus on trying to keep your gut and your butt, basically everything in here, kind of keep it tight. So you know guys, when you take those pictures in the mirror and you suck it in, that's what you need to be doing when you're doing these exercises. Keep that sucked in. And what that does is it actually trains your abdominal muscles to stay tight. And it actually does make a difference. So you want to make sure you're doing these exercises. If you don't have the resistance band, then to go ahead and work on keeping that stuff sucked in. This is a tough one. This is off the line. Again, this is another football. I remember doing this one in basketball too. So, but we called them chops back then. So basically you start in the down position and you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, you're down. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Now some of you might be like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And that's okay. You're just starting off. We don't expect you to keep it up there. But if you can, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And you probably notice I'm getting closer to you because I'm pulling on this band back here. It's giving me more resistance here. So number 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is a tough one. Number 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, number 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Number 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Number 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If you remember back in the 20s, 30s, and 40s, well, of course, none of you probably remember that, but a few of you maybe. The Charleston dance was invented back then. And, well, I don't know if it was invented back then or not, but it was a big deal. Anyway, there is an exercise that we call the Charleston And the way it works is you start with one leg back, your right leg, bring it forward, then kick with the left. Right leg back, 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 6. Right leg back, 7. Right leg back, 8. Right leg back, 9. Right leg back, 10. Then you switch. Left leg back, right. 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4. Reach the floor. 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10. That's a fun one. So if you can, when you go back, see if you can reach the floor. So our next one is a circle run. Now, this is something that you may not have a lot of room, so use the room that you do have. If you're in a spare bedroom or if you're in the living room, push the furniture to the side and then just run the perimeter of that room as far as you can get. Now again, I'm going to be limited on how far I can go with this band on me, but I started off doing this in a spare bedroom and just ran where I could. We're going to do 10 laps one direction, then we're going to come back and do 10 laps the other direction. Alright, here we go. And then you got to do it backwards. If you got that band on, especially because it's pulling me back. So the resistance is to go out as far as I can, bring it across, and then come back. And I've already lost count of where we're at. I'm going to say this 5. Number 6. Number 7. Number 8. Number 9. Number 10. Back the other way. Number 3. Number 4. Number 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Woo! Who says you can't do laps in the house? I don't know how many of you remember Dan Jansen, the speed skater from the United States, back in the 90s, I believe. I loved watching Jansen skate. The problem is, he'd always be a top contender, and then he'd just get down to the last lap, and then something would happen, and he would fall. Well, finally, I don't remember for sure which Olympics it was, but he finally won after all those years and finally got a gold medal in speed skating. I think he even set a new world record. Anyway, this goes under a lot of different names. Speed skater, I like to call it the Jansen because I like Dan Jansen. And the way you start is you got your right leg and your right arm forward. Your right arm's forward, your right leg is back. Then you're going to cross over, then bring that left. So you got a motion like this, just like the speed skaters. So hopefully you can see that. And you want to go back and forth like this. Just go slow to start off with. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now you got to speed it up. 1, 2, we got to catch Jansen. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There he is. I can see him. 8, 9. All right, we got him. 10. Yeah. Woohoo. There we go. Speed skater. All this, the defensive slide. So you're going to get a side view, but you got to squat down a little bit like you're playing defense. Look straight at your opponent, What I was always told by my basketball coach is that when you're guarding somebody, always focus on their belly button, because they can't go anywhere without the belly button. So when you're in your position, you're squatting down, you focus on that belly button, then you're going to slide. And it's not a crossover. You don't cross your feet. You bring the feet together and then slide out. So ready? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3, 3, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 5, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 11, 11, 11. I had to do one more because I think I got all counted. All right, so now we're going to go to the other side. Same thing. Down in position, focus on the belly button. He's moving, so let's go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3. 2, 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Woo! All right. Side lunge, side kick. Now, I did take a semester of Taekwondo when I was in college, but my form is horrible. And so, you know, y'all may laugh at me when you see this one here, but the way you start, you're going to be sideways, you're going to lunge, back. Then you're going to step forward and kick. Lunge back, step forward, kick. 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8. Whoop! Lost balance on that one. 9, 9, 10, 10. So you got to be careful on a lot of these exercises too, is you got to watch your balance. All right, other side. Ready? So lunge back, kick, lunge back, kick, lunge back, kick. 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10. Woo! All right. All right. Last exercise. Y'all ready? This is it. The last one. And see, just doing these simple cardio exercises, you can work up a sweat, get you winded, get that heart rate up. That's what it's all about. Get that heart rate up, get that blood circulating through the body. It does the body good. So last exercise. Hop, squat, run home. It's time. You're going to see my backside on this one. Got to go against the resistance here. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's number 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's number 4. 1, 2, 3, 5. Number 5. 1, 2, 3, 6. 1, 2, 3, 7. 1, 2, 3, 8. 1, 2, 3, 9. 1, 2, 3. Woohoo! That's it, folks. There you go. 10 cardio exercises that you can do at home. In the living room, in the bedroom, it doesn't matter. Space is not an issue. It's only if you really want to do it. Now make sure if you're done, you do your cool down. All right. Well, thanks for y'all that are hanging with me for a while. Again, this is just something I was doing when I first started off working on myself. And as you can see, even though it's been over the course of a couple years, not that it's been that long since I've done this particular exercise, but you can still see how good this is, because it will. I'll get the heart pumping, it'll get you breathing, get the blood flowing, And it's just good for you. Also to get you moving. Some of you that are my age, approaching my age, a little older than I, there's no reason why you can't do this. In fact, you need to do this. Take it slow when you first start off. But you need to do this so you do not lose your mobility when you get older. So right now, we're going to cool down. So we just take it slow. Hand to opposite knee. I want to bring the heart rate down. I want to bring the breathing down. So we're just cooling down here. Don't want to go sit down. Just want to cool down. All right, so now let's just shake it out. Shake out the arms. Shake out the feet. As Tony says, do a little love yourself. All right, wrap those arms around you. You did a great job. So you deserve that. Just think, that's me right now, giving you the hug. A great job done, even though we can't even come close to each other right now. But there's your hug. You did a great job if you chose to do this. Only if you chose to do this. So again, a little bit more. And then let's just stretch one more time. Get those legs wide. And then just reach up. And then just lean forward as far as you can. If you can, go put your fingers all the way to the floor. Keep your legs straight. If you can't, just go down as far as you can. And then bring it over to the right knee. Keep that left leg straight. What I like to do is I bring my lips to my right knee. Give myself a